Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I'm gonna be talking about this amazing machine, the Yamaha Super Tenere. The one I have is a 2012 model. It's a little bit old, it's the first generation. It's an adventure touring motorcycle. It comes with a 1199cc engine, generates around like 110 horsepower. It's a 6 speed, liquid cooled, and it comes with the shift drive. That means you don't have to worry about the chain maintenance. And I think it's one of the best features of these big adventure motorcycles that you don't have to worry about the chain, especially if you are planning and taking these bikes for long trips. So I got this bike a little bit after the pandemic in 2022, and it comes with two different riding modes. There is a sport mode and a touring mode, and both of them you got, first and second, or sport like first and second, and touring first and second. And there is an option you can turn the traction control off. When I bought this bike, had around 20,000 miles on it, and I already put another 20,000 miles, so it has over 40,000 miles. So during the pandemic I was looking for adventure motorcycles, and the price back then it was a little bit expensive. It's still high a little bit, but if you are looking for something used in the used market, it's your best way to get a cheap bike. You just have to know what you are looking for. So I have done my research. Seen, few bikes, and the one that got my attention, it was the Yamaha Super Tenere. Like they're very reliable. They're very easy to work on. If you want to change oil, if you want to do your maintenance, it's super easy. The other day I had to change the light bulbs, and it was so easy, like maybe easier than the car. And the other thing, that if you are trying, like willing to take long trips, you can load these bikes with whatever you want. You can take your half bedroom if you want to. So I have this bike now for 2 years, I never had any mechanical problems. The only problem I had, it's with off-roading. If you do some rough like off-roading, you may break the spokes in your wheels and your rims. That happened to me once last year. I was trying to do some technical stuff like climbing one rocky area, and when I got home and I looked at the rim, two spokes, they were broken, and it cost me like over $500 to fix it, because I had to buy the whole set for of the spokes, and I had to take the wheel to a professional to get it all true and make sure that the rest of the spokes, they were fine. It's the only issue I had, but I never had any issue with the engine or the transmission or anything like that. Every time I put the ignition key, the bike is ready to go. And any kind of temperatures, if it's cold, it's gonna come to life. If it's warm, it's gonna work just fine. Like, I never had any issues. Last summer, me and my brother, we went all the way to South Dakota, and we were pushing our bikes really hard, and he has the BMW GS and the newest model, and and I have this one, and we were basically next to each other. Like, I didn't feel in any moment that I'm losing power or I'm not keeping up with him, or the bike is just doing whatever you are asking it to do. On gravel is amazing, like soft dirt the same way. Some little tiny technical stuff it will do just fine. Climbing crazy hills is gonna do it too. Like one day we done like 727 miles, I believe, and without stopping. We stopped only for gas and food, and the bike didn't show any kind of wear or issues, and it's still running just fine. And I am not joking, I got to experience everything I wanted to experience with this bike. I went over mud, water crossings, done lots of gravel, a lot of soft dirt, twisties, highways, interstates. I have experienced everything I wanted to experience, and I still want to ride it more and more and more. And sometimes I have this feeling that I never want to get rid of it. So if you are in the market, like looking for a cheap bike, an adventure motorcycle, it can work not only for it, for anything. I'm commuting with the bike, I'm doing everything with this bike. Like, if you are looking for an adventure motorcycle, you can be wrong with the Japanese brands. Like, you know, you got Kawasaki's, Hondas, Suzuki's, and the Yamahas. This is your best choice. Like, if you go to the used market, you can see I got mine from the marketplace, and it's still working just fine. So like, if you want to buy an adventure motorcycle right now, like the first generation, the 2012s, they're pretty cheap, like between $5,000 and you will save a lot of money by going and getting something, you know, used, and not spending over 20 grand on the other brands like the Ducati Desert, for example, right now, or the Multistradas, or anything, you know, like these famous brands. You are gonna end up paying a lot of money and getting about the same adventure. So I hope you find this video interesting. So if you think, you know, deserve a like, give me a like and share the video. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.